Hello, it's April 25th, 2013. Hope everybody's having a great week. I was discussing something last week a couple weeks ago on relationships. How it's the best way to not get hurt by an argument is to try not to dramatize, or what's the other one? Be kind no matter what the issue is. Or the other one that most military people have a hard time with dealing with is not getting involved. Even though your friends said so and so to so and so, generally doesn't always work out. Advice goes farther than putting your 10 cents where it's not wanted. Having said that, let's carry on to what Catholic Mass said last weekend. I'm going to discuss something that the pastor talked about, and it goes like this from church. While working for the U.S.O, supporting millions right here at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, where everybody's taking it easy and watching your health. It is spring, and take on that fruit, you'll be alright. Most of you soldiers being squared away starting myself. Let's go talk about. It says, Jesus always has us in his hands, which is true. One of the first things parents of a newborn learn is how incredibly strong their baby grip is. Our daughter, like most newborn, clinched onto her father's and my fingers. Immediately after birth, she wouldn't let go. We called her grip a death grip. It's a reflex, but it's one that reaches into your soul. You'll realize quickly what hold this person has on you, physically and emotionally. Coming from a dad who has a 4-year-old that can relate to what newborn's first grip feels like. On this Good Shepherd Sunday, Jesus speaks in the gospel about not letting anyone take the flock out of his hand. His hold on us is even tighter than a newborn's, but certainly not a death grip. Quite the opposite. It's a life grip. No matter how far we scatter, how wide a path we walk, Jesus always has us in his hands. He offers us life abundant here on earth and life eternal in heaven.
Where are you?
Parents of a newborn have such an emotional response to their child's grip because they're spent so much time with this child, feeling her movements.
So you did taste the both.
In Earlo scripting his picture. In ultrasounds prepare their lives for his new being. There is an intimate connection. Sheep respond loyal to their shepherd's voice. They spend so much time together in fields. The same must be true for our relationship with our good shepherd. Unless we committed to spending significant time with him, we can't expect to benefit from his life grip. He is always holding us too, but we need to offer him that same devoted attention and intimacy. Where can we find more time in our week to behold and be held? Except by God, our God. By James Esker, Sunday Bulletin at theguardian.org. Oh, and the Psalms for last weekend were as follows. I'm going to read them to you. As kind-hearted as I am, being very helpful. It's Acts 13-14, 43 through 52, and Revelation 7-9, 14b through 17, and John 10-27 through 30. And I haven't heard, you guys should watch the videos, the latest videos at U.S.O, where I've been working for the last couple of weeks, having family and friends here all over the world who come in and go, being deployed. God bless them for those who just left. I'm sure their families are praying for their safe return as myself. You can also, again, donate at supportuso.org. That's supportuso.org. Go to the website and give your generous blessings that help keep many soldiers out there all over the world in contact with their families, especially those, as I expressed, even in person, who just came off the runway and haven't seen squat family-wise for the last year. And being that most deployments are a year or longer. Let's go. I'm going to talk about in this magazine What's going on right here at Fort Campbell, Kentucky? In the Courier. Uh, Strike Troops Archives Aerosol Excellence. Yeah, right there. Today's paper last week. Alright. Troops' attention was the loud order given during a rare ceremony not seen by a screen by Sergeant Joe Padula, 2nd Brigade Combat Team. Squared away, so troop attention was the loud order given during a rare ceremony, but not seen by a screaming eagle information on record. 2 words were screamed back in unissued strike cab. As a proud squadron of strike soldiers went to the position of attention and watched 101st Airborne Division's history unfold before them. Troop A, also known as the Apache Troop, is part of 1st Squadron's 75th Cavalry Regiment, 2nd Brigade Combat Team. 101st Airborne Division was awarded the Gold Air Assault Excellence Streamer during a ceremony held at Fort Campbell Strike Field Tuesday. The streamer signifies the troop is now at more than 90% air assault qualified. An air assault training place right here at Fort Campbell is squared away. Today, at approximately 1300 hours, this troop was awarded the Gold Streamer for air assault excellence, and the sense of pride within this formation just cannot be measured, said First Sergeant Nathan Stone, a native of Griffin, Indiana. We just set the standard and now give the other units in the division a point that the Gold Streamer can be achieved. Currently, there is no record within the division of the Gold Streamer being awarded and worn by another 101st unit, and the division leadership understands the importance of troop accomplishment. We just stand there, standard and give the other units in the division a point that this Gold Streamer can be achieved. Again, currently there is no record within the division. It's quite some time no other company, troop, or battery has put the streamer under guideline. This is a big deal, said Brigadier General Mark R. Stammer, acting senior commander of Fort Campbell, who has presented the award to Apache soldiers. It's a big deal because collection of soldiers achieved the standard like no one else and has the marks of success are now represented collectively by the Gold Streamer as a Stammer pointed towards the Apache colors. Out of the 96 soldiers assigned to Apache, 89 of them have successfully completed the Army's Sepahuski Air Assault School, a 10-day course that qualifies soldiers to conduct air assault helicopter operations, sling load missions, and fast roping and rappelling, as well as aircraft orientation, and ends with a fast-paced, full combat low 12-mile ruck march. The Apache soldiers were wearing the air assault badge on their chests, hold the achievement with high regards. This is literally the proudest moment I have ever seen. I've been here, and it means a lot to us all, said Sergeant Eric Reyes, a Charlotte, North Carolina native and a section sergeant in the troop. God bless you all, especially those serving 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right here at Fort Campbell. And this squared away chief is always found at the U.S.O. What's going on around the base? You guys should check out Summer Splash. Army birthday coming up. Army birthday cake in honor of the Army's birthday. Music, DJ, and games at Body Art and Water Inflatables, crafts, and prizes, and more. At Summer Splash, Saturday, June 15th. Behold Nado Outdoor Pool, 12 noon, 6 through 6 p.m. $3 per person. Children under 3 are free. Check it out. For more information, call 270-798-7535. The MWR. There are all kinds of places, again, you can go to that don't cost much. Movies, camping, fishing, all these things I've done recently. You know, June's coming. Before you know it, July. Independence Day, fireworks. God bless America. Hope everybody's taking it easy and watching your health. After all, what good are you without your health? Remember to watch what you eat, because you are what you eat. Much love. Have a great week. Stay tuned for the next video. If you haven't watched the previous videos, I'm sure it's bound to come out of your parents' mouth, your grandparents' mouth. Do you know what I'm talking about? Well, how come you didn't watch the video? Garbage. Do you need the Godfather to help you? Because chances are that's what's gonna follow that. You gotta watch the video. Watch it. Especially you kids out there, don't drive your parents too crazy. Be a kid at heart. Garbage. Alright. Give your parents a hug. It's not easy being a parent half the time. Watch it.